Finally, official news on the new game developed by HOTTA Studios, the devs of Tower of Fantasy. The game's official English name is Neverness to Everness, or NTE for short, and it's a cross-platform open...
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna just say it. NTE, Neverness to Everness, is the stupidest name, and I don't think anybody could disagree. That name is terrible.
Open-world urban exploration game developed with UE5, with the app icon looking like this cat girl on the left. The game's official description, according to the official Reddit, is Neverness to Everness is an open-world supernatural urban RPG developed by HOTTA Studio under Perfect World Games. In this anomaly-filled city, you'll make a dazzling entrance using your extraordinary Esper abilities to navigate freely and handle unexpected events.
What's the name before this?
And
I
our
have no
main
idea.
character is going to be called an appraiser, apparently, confirmed through the Discord role. Our main character is...
Bro, I'm telling you, Gateo is literally like, I swear, he has to be like a shareholder of HOTTA Studio or something, or
going to be called an appraiser, apparently.
Perfect World Games or whatever.
We will be running around the city using our Esper abilities to deal with anomalies as an appraiser. Sounds pretty interesting. And if you want to join the Reddit already, it's now open to the public. We also got our first video
like
footage of the game on the officially linked fandom wiki page right here.
I mean, hey, it is out now, the official video.
Moving on, they've also already cooked up a website for both global and CN, localized in English, Japanese, and Korean, indicating a global simultaneous...
Do we know like what the estimated like time frame pre-registration sites go up and release? Does anyone remember when like the discrepancy is? Is it like a year, 2 years? Because I want this game to come out within a year. But if you tell me 2 years, he says it here.
Launch. Let's see what we can find out about the game through this website, as all these posters are interactable and pre-registration is also open, confirming cross-platform, mobile, PC, and console releases. This poster here indicates that we will be able to interact with and stroke cats. This one here indicates that we will be able to buy and manage real estate. This one here says Rampage players with an S, maybe confirming the existence of co-op.
Oh, racing mode would be pretty sick. You know how like GTA has racing modes as well?
And the bottom has racing car modification shop written on it, so we can potentially modify our cars in the game, GTA Los Santos custom style. This one here with the shut up and take my money says do not purchase anomaly of unknown origins, so that means we can buy anomalies and use them as pets for combat maybe. This here is an ad for extra large takoyaki, so maybe there's a...
I feel like he's coming to a lot of conclusions on these posters that not everybody would be able to just jump to unless you knew something behind the scenes.
In-game restaurants that we can enter and dine in, or even potentially manage and cook for, according to this poster, wanting us to be the chefs. We'll let HOTTA cook, as there seems to be plenty of things to do in NTE, and is looking very ambitious.
Oh no, I definitely think this is like scripted in some way, because I've obviously seen Gateo's like Twitch and like streams and stuff. He definitely doesn't talk like this.
You might be wondering where the hell is HOTTA Studios getting the money to develop and release such an ambitious project, alongside still managing to release new content and gigantic...
Okay, bro, this is like a Giga Glaze line.
They're making $300,000 a month, according to our favorite gacha revenue website. Well, contrary to popular belief,
I'm pretty sure
Tower of Fantasy is
money.
Perfect World's best earning game in recent years, raking in about $600 million since launch in December 2021. In terms of revenue, ending in March, according to their own official revenue report
they still
that
make
is
good
audited
money
by the Chinese government, as they are a publicly traded company on the Chinese stock market. Also, with a small and efficient dev team of about 300-ish people at HOTTA Studios in Suzhou, China, which isn't a tier 1 megacity like Shanghai, where most game devs are located, with much cheaper labor costs, with about 2/3 of the people working on the new game after getting hands-on dev.
Can we talk about the game? Why are we like glazing the company?
Posting to devs based off of your experience with the global version of ToF, I just want to point out here that the global version is published and managed by Level Infinite, aka Tencent, and not the devs themselves. You gotta realize that the publisher and the devs are not the same people to understand how ToF operates globally. The devs on CN, on the other hand, do listen to community feedback and actually respond very quickly, with bugs being fixed within hours and players' suggested content implemented into the game patch over patch. And they are recognized in the industry as one of the best and most competent dev teams in China, with them winning Best Game Dev of the Year in 2022, awarded by the Chinese Gaming Industry Committee, beating out others like MiHoYo's Genshin project team, 24 Entertainment, that made Naraka Bladepoint, and Lightspeed Studios, a subsidiary of Tencent that made PUBG Mobile. They've also won Game of the Year for Unreal Open Day in 2022, with their developers doing multiple tech blogs on Unreal Engine development. ToF is also amongst the first batch of games that were confirmed by Nvidia's DLSS 3 announcement, alongside games like Black Myth Wukong. Is there even any other game that's cross-platform, mobile, and PC where there's friggin' ray tracing, DLSS 3, and frame generation? Not hating on Wuthering Waves or anything, I still love the game and play it daily, but WUWA launched in 2024 and is capped at 60 FPS for fuck's sakes, and it still stutters on my 4090. Oh, and HOTTA...
It stutters on his 4090? Damn, bro, I got a 3080 and it don't stutter.
Also booked 2 booths at the Tokyo Game Show that's happening in September. And no way the booths are going to be about ToF now, are they? I'm expecting some sort of live playtesting setup there, so for those of you interested, stay tuned for that. So, if the devs are so good, who do we blame for ToF Global? I'm not saying it's completely Tencent's fault.
Narbro is doing backflips on it.
Of Tower of Fantasy on Global today. They are good people and are doing their best with what they've got on their hands, as I've been there and seen firsthand when I visited them last year. It's just that there being a middleman introduces a whole layer of unnecessary complexity and communication issues that won't be there this time around when NTE will be published directly by Perfect World themselves.
I think though it is unfair to probably compare Tower of Fantasy and NTE, because Tower Fantasy at its core is an MMO, right? And MMOs performance issues and MMOs like problems are not going to be the same with what NTE looks like it's going to be, which is pretty much like a single player gacha game with co-op elements, right? That's like completely different, right? I think most of people's gripes with Tower Fantasy were server side stuff, like hackers and like world bosses being PowerPoint presentations with like 2 FPS, right? When there were more than 10 people. So like, I don't think those will probably be a problem for NTE, you know?
Simultaneously across the globe, alongside
gameplay core was still shit. I don't think it was that bad. I played Tower Fantasy for like half a year, around there, and I don't think it was that bad. Like I thought the gameplay core was all right, you know?
in at the same time. Now, Perfect World themselves don't really have a good track record.
Play for like 2 months?
Globally.
No, I didn't, motherfucker. I would not have all the characters on my fucking Tower Fantasy account if I only played for 2 months.
Since they have no track record at all, as this will be their first attempt at it, I fully have faith in them, as you all know.
Would it not be illegal to not have hashtag art or sponsored if he's actually affiliated with them? I mean, hard to say. He could be affiliated but not paid for this, so like, that's different. But like, that's like impossible to prove.
Visit their HQ in Beijing and talk to the guys in charge, and they definitely do know what they are doing. With the recent mass layoffs at Perfect World pruning out all their unsuccessful R&D projects reported last month, with HOTTA Studios untouched by the layoffs,
if you don't get
Perfect
caught.
World themselves is gearing up to focus on and fully support this new game by HOTTA Studio to ensure its global success. So when can we realistically...
I mean, to be fair though, chat, the game looks really good. So like, I don't mind his glazing. Like, if I was a star child of, you know, if I was a star content creator for a certain developer and they just came out with something that looked really fucking good, I'd glaze the fuck out of them, bro. Get into their good graces, you know? For sure. Get that bag.
expect this game to launch. Given the typical development life cycle of 3 years and knowing that HOTTA began working on NTE shortly after the launch of INRs on CN, which was on the first year anniversary 2.4 patch back in December 2022, I'm predicting a launch date somewhere around the end of 2025 at the earliest, knowing that we don't even got a trailer yet or gameplay showcase footage, and the fact that there needs to be some closed beta testing and feedback collection.
Hopefully it'll be sooner, you know? Hopefully it's sooner. That's I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, I'll probably still play it, but bro, end of 2025, I'm gonna be 32. I might as well be dead.
Forth before the game can actually launch. And what else is launching in 2025? GTA 6 in fall. Remember how Fortnite popped off for being the more casual and accessible free-to-play PUBG? Remember how Genshin popped off for being the free-to-play Breath of the Wild clone? NTE is definitely popping off with this one, being the free-to-play GTA 6.
I love how you said Breath of the Wild clone.
With anime waifus that will be also playable before GTA 6 on PC, since that will be a console exclusive on launch. All that's left is to figure out how to...
I am really interested to see how the fuck this runs on mobile. Because everything we just watched on this, I don't know. I don't know, man.
COVID-25. Obviously, we're just getting the first wave of information today. Let me know if you're excited in the comments below, and stay tuned for more information on the game by subscribing to this channel and following their socials, all linked in the description below. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on where you're at in the world, for the PV release after the countdown timer ends. And just remember to raise your expectations for this one. I'm telling you, it's going to be insane.
Yo, Gateo, I think you got bad information because it's already out. Although this might be a leak. I don't know. Maybe this is a leak. Oh, this is a leak? Damn. This is a giga leak. What just happened? What did I just do? Yeah, this is a giga leak. Holy moly. Is it a leak? I don't know. Should I not make a video that's not a leak? It's on their officials? Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Hang on. No, we already watched the trailer. We already watched the trailer. This isn't what we're watching. We were watching... Wow. This looks amazing. A lot of progress since Tower of Fantasy. Can't wait. Hey, listen. The game looks fucking good, okay? Fuck you, chat. Oh, man. Gateo's gonna blacklist me. He's gonna contact his Perfect World Games reps. He'll be like, yeah, fuck that fob guy. He's Genshin brain rotted. Let's see here. Not bad at all. Bro. I don't know, man. That game looked too fucking good. That looked so fucking fun. Ah! Ooh, man. Alright, let's progress here. Just play GTA, little bro? No, but it's the fact that it's anime, you know? Go apologize now to Gateo. He might forgive you. Apologize for what? Huh? Ain't nothing there. It looked too good to be true. What? Okay, what do you mean it looked too good to be true? That was literally gameplay footage, huh? So now is most hyped Azurlane or NTE? From what we've seen, I think NTE is more hyped, but I'm still hyped for Azur Permilia. You know? That looks really... NTE looks... I will say NTE looks better to me right now, but that might be because we just... You know, it's the only... we've seen a lot more of NTE, I think, than we've seen for Azur Permilia. But... I don't know, man. That should look really good. Should look really good. Art Knights Enfield dead on arrival? Hey, listen, Art Knights Enfield, they better have gone back to the board and figured out what the fuck they were doing, because that combat was not it. And with this age of Giga Gacha games, like, they gotta step it up for sure. You know? Let's get that one. Yeah, Project Mugen. Someone needs to wake up Project Mugen and tell them HOTTA Studio literally just did everything they wanted to do. Cause I don't know. Project Mugen looking fucking cooked. It's Jover for them. You think Lua will lose a CM player soon? No. Project NT is like Gateo said, it probably isn't coming out for a year to a year and a half from now. So there's a long time. By the way, this game has been in development for around 1.5 years. That one? That we NTE? Really? I mean, it looks like it. They had to have been cooking that for a while. Looks pretty fucking good. NT's multiplayer goes full GTA route. That'd be too good to be. There's no way. There's no way it's like full, like tons of people in one city. Like, nah. I think there'll be like instance co-op things, but for the most part, it'll probably be single player. You have to remember, chat, this has to be fully doable on mobile as well. You can't do something of that scale, I think, on mobile. Project Mugen less have better models than this new game, no? Hard to say. We haven't seen enough about Project Mugen. And I will say, after watching that, like, their models didn't look half bad. I think the models in, what is it called? In NT looked fine. Did it even show combat? Yeah, it showed a little bit. It was action. It was like action combat. It looks very reminiscent to like Tower Fantasy, Genshin Impact. Yeah, I would say it's more like Tower Fantasy, Genshin Impact-esque. Not like Wuthering Waves.